Welcome to Domino Chinese. My name is Mika. I studied Chinese at a top Chinese university for 1.5 years. And something I found was that even though we had studied for such a long time, almost none of my fellow students, including myself, could even hold a normal conversation in Chinese.
I'm Felix. Me, on the other hand, I did not go to Chinese university. I did not even have a teacher. I taught myself Chinese, and after that I managed to take a Chinese proficiency test that now allows me to study in China in Chinese. So one day, me and Mika, we sat down and we asked ourselves, why do people think it's so boring to study Chinese? Why does it take so long time? Basically, we asked ourselves, why is it so difficult to learn Chinese?
So, what is the problem with traditional classroom-based teaching? Well, if I look back, I might have spent like 4 or 5 hours going to school, but the time I really get to practice with a teacher might have been like 1 or 2 minutes a day. And because we don't get enough practice, we don't really master each concept before we move on. And that's also a reason why a lot of good students start falling behind. So, how should it be? Well, what if we had like perfectly planned short lessons where you participate actively with the material every time you learn a new concept, and where you practice each concept until you really master it. And the value of the teacher becomes to practice with your pronunciation and to build confidence in how you use the words in different situations, and to really make sure that you master each concept before you move on. So, why do a lot of students think that Chinese characters are so difficult to learn? Well, one of the reasons is that their teachers often throw way too advanced characters at them. For example, this one. This was introduced in my first class. And if you haven't studied Chinese, these lines just make no sense to most students because you just don't know what they are and what they mean. And our way of teaching is instead to go from simple building blocks and learn to put them together, more like a domino game where each concept builds on each other. And suddenly, when you get to these advanced characters, you should be able to recognize all the parts inside, and this just all makes sense.
Recent research showed that you should study short and often. According to this model, we've also designed Domino Chinese so that every lesson is 20 minutes each, and in which we have 2 minutes of a video. After every video, you answer a question to get you really to work with the problem as well. Domino Chinese is also available through phones and through a computer, so you can both work it on your way to work maybe, or when you're at home and don't have anything to do.
And lastly, we just want to tell you that we believe that great material should be online for free. So we're putting Domino Chinese out free for you. And we believe that you should only pay for the teacher when you're one-on-one and actually get to really practice with the teacher. And we also believe that nobody should quit their job or be crazy like me and take huge student loans to study Chinese. And we also hope that there's a lot of guys like you out there who wants to be a part of something bigger and help redefine how Chinese is being learned. So get started with mastering Chinese today and sign up, and we'll see you in class.